Well, it's raining today, which is going to make field work not fun. Really, it's going to make field work not doable. And that's kind of the push and pull of working in an agricultural system in springtime. And I understand that if I had followers and I had commenters, which, I don't, because this is the most mediocre channel ever. I'd be like, dude, it's February, what is today? February 12th? I think it's February 12th today. Pretty certain. If not, it's Sunday was February 9th. Today's Wednesday. You do the math. I'm still finishing my cup of coffee. This is Central Georgia. It's middle February. Yes, it's technically, like by the letter of the law, still winter. But this is Central Georgia. It's middle February. We are bumping up against spring right now. Things are beginning to grow. In the very early stages of that, but things are beginning to grow. Certain trees are beginning to flower. In roughly 2 or 3 weeks' time, we'll be fully into spring. Now, the calendar definition of summer and winter and fall and spring and all that crap, I understand that they have a calendar definition and we're not in those. But for Central Georgia, you get into March 1, you get it February 28, March 1, it's springtime. And when you work in an agricultural system, right now is the time when, if your plots aren't already plowed, you're way behind. If your fields aren't ready to plant, you're way behind. If you're like, oh yeah, I still gotta do my tillage and my dirt prep, you're gonna be planting late. Now that it's gonna vary. If you're, talking row crops, you have more time than if you're talking fruit crops and trees and stuff like that. Row crops can go in later because their life cycle's shorter. But if you're planting trees, you want them, in my opinion, you want them planted in the very early March, if not late February. And we're there. So this can be a frustrating time for the logistics management portion of ag industry. And a rainy day like today is seen as a wasted day. Now, I don't like the idea of wasted days, because I feel like there's always something useful you can do. But what you'd like to be doing, what you think is a higher priority, isn't always what you can do. For example, I've got a ATV with a busted radiator. Today'd be a good day to work on it. I got a small engine that could use an oil change, and today'd be a good day to work on it. Those are all lower priority items in my mind, because I've got 1,800 seedling trees that I need to get my rows laid off for. Now, my plot is already ready to plant, but my rows aren't marked. It'll take me, if I had help, it'd take me a couple hours, half a day to lay off those rows. If I don't have help, it'd take a half a day job and turn it into a day and a half job. It's amazing what one extra person, how much more you can do with one extra person, and teamwork. But life is still good, and God is still in control. It'll all be okay. But that is what it is, I reckon. So, wow. So, rain in the springtime, it's both life-giving and aggravating, because it's like, I need this rain so that everything that I want to grow will grow. But I wish this rain would have come not today, because I would like to have been in the field laying off rows today. Yeah, that's the push and pull of the ag system. You always have to be willing to change your plans based on the weather. Now, one of the things that's interesting is you got supercomputers in every single person's pocket now, and there's so many people. I mean, all the time. There's so many people. And you bring up, what your plans are for tomorrow, and if those plans involve field work. And for me, my plans involve field work every day. Just every single day, my plans involve field work. And I just don't go to the weather app and look at what the weather says, and then try to plan into the future. I don't think that's a good idea. Now, I'm not against it. I'm not against looking at the weather and saying, hey, is it going to be nice out on such and such day? In the summertime, during boat season, looking at the app and planning your work week around your boating because of the rain, I got no problem with that. Because why not? Work is important, but boating is importanter. So, there's a place for using the weather app. But to just live and die by it, it's kind of like, dude, it's either going to rain or it ain't. Go to work and be ready to do something. And if the something ain't what you planned on, do the other thing that you don't really want to do, because today's a good day to do it. You got no choice. say this, it's definitely more difficult to get motivated to do anything at all in the rain. Wet and cold is always aggravating, never fun. But anywho, now, we shall see. It looks like it's going to be rainy all day today. So, with that being said, I'll probably be to work in about 10 minutes. And I don't have anything I really want to discuss this morning. So, I'm going to turn my podcast on and enjoy the rest of my drive. Y'all be safe.